What was your I knew it moment? For 6 years, I told everyone that my boss Martin was embezzling from our nonprofit children's hospital. For 6 years, people called me paranoid, bitter, jealous of his success. HR put a note in my file about unfounded accusations. Coworkers avoided me at lunch. Then the FBI raided our offices on a Tuesday morning, and I got to say the most satisfying I knew it of my entire life while Martin was let out in handcuffs. It started with small discrepancies, purchase orders that didn't match deliveries, vendor payments for companies that didn't exist when you Googled them, charity galas that raised $500,000, but somehow only netted $50,000 after expenses. I was the staff accountant, the only person who saw all the numbers, and they were screaming fraud. I brought my concerns to the board. Martin was there, charming as always, explaining everything away. Sarah's new to nonprofit accounting, he said with that condescending smile. She doesn't understand how complex our vendor relationships are. The board believed him. Why wouldn't they? He'd been there 15 years, had pictures with senators, raised millions for sick kids. But I kept documenting. Spreadsheets hidden on my personal drive, photos of receipts that would mysteriously disappear from filing, recordings of Martin telling me to adjust numbers that didn't need adjusting. Everyone thought I was obsessed, unstable. My husband begged me to let it go. You're going to lose your job over this vendetta. It's not a vendetta. He's stealing from children with cancer. You don't have proof. The proof is there. Nobody wants to see it. Year 3, I found the smoking gun. A shell company called Medi Supply Solutions that had billed us $2 million for equipment we never received. The address was a P.O. box. The phone number went to Martin's personal cell. I recognized the last 4 digits. I presented this to the board. Martin said I was harassing him, that Medi Supply was a legitimate vendor, that I'd clearly made a mistake with the phone number. They gave me 2 options: drop the accusations or resign. I stayed but stopped talking about it openly. Started working with a forensic accountant friend on weekends, building a case privately. We found 12 shell companies, all leading back to Martin or his wife. $6.3 million over 5 years. Year 5, I tried one more time with the new board president. She listened, looked at my evidence, then said, Sarah, Martin just secured a $10 million donation from the Patterson Foundation. Even if you're right, which you're not, we can't afford to lose him. So you're choosing money over justice? I'm choosing the hospital's survival over your conspiracy theories. I almost quit that day. Almost walked away and let Martin keep stealing. But then I met Tommy, a 7-year-old patient whose treatment was delayed because we couldn't afford a specific machine. A machine Medi Supply Solutions had supposedly delivered 3 months earlier. That's when I went to the FBI. The investigation took 14 months. I couldn't tell anyone. Had to pretend everything was normal while agents built their case. Martin even gave me a performance review during this time, marking me down for poor team collaboration and trust issues. I bit my tongue so hard it bled. The morning of the raid, I was at my desk when 30 agents stormed in. Martin was in his office, probably doctoring more invoices. They seized every computer, every file, every piece of paper. Martin tried to run, actually tried to sprint out the back door in his $1,000 suit. They tackled him in the parking lot. As they led him past my desk in handcuffs, he looked at me with pure hatred. You did this. No, Martin, you did this. I just refused to let you get away with it. The entire office was staring. The board president who dismissed me was white as paper. The coworkers who'd called me crazy were silent. The head of HR was frantically shredding documents, which got her arrested too. The investigation revealed Martin had stolen $8.7 million. He'd bought boats, houses, cars, all while our hospital cut programs for lack of funding. 17 other employees were complicit, including 2 board members who'd gaslit me for years. At Martin's sentencing, the prosecutor asked me to give a victim impact statement. I said, for 6 years, everyone told me I was wrong, that I was jealous, paranoid, destructive. They protected him while he stole from dying children. I'm not here as a victim. I'm here as proof that when you know something's wrong, you keep pushing until someone listens. Martin got 25 years. The hospital recovered $4 million through asset seizure. They offered me Martin's job, with a massive raise and public apology. I turned it down and started my own forensic accounting firm specializing in nonprofit fraud. My business card reads, Sarah Mitchell, CPA, I Knew It, LLC. My first 3 clients came from other nonprofits where employees had paranoid conspiracy theories about their bosses. 2 were right. Sometimes paranoid doesn't mean wrong. It just means you see what others refuse to.